welcome back to another video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Well, not really a long time because I did the little vlog video of me doing my makeup a little bit, but this one's going to be like a full makeup look, I guess. I'm going to be trying some designer makeup, and I'm going to be trying the Dior Skin, the Forever Foundation. I am in the shade 050. I've already tried this once, and one thing I can say, I do feel like it's a shade darker than what I am, but normally I like my foundations to be more on the darker side than the lighter side, because once you highlight and contour, it'll kind of like balance out. But this is honestly like my summer color, but I haven't had a tan all summer, but I'm telling you, once I go down to Tallahasee and go back to school after 1 week, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a tan. So that'll be my ideal summer color. I also have the Dior Show mascara to try, but I want to go ahead and tell you guys, I'm not going to say everything that I'm using in this video. Like, I'm not going to verbally say it. It's just going to be in the description box below, because I don't want to like get off track with my little conversation today. So I already have my brows done and everything. I am just going to start telling you guys the topic and what I'm going to talk about. I wanted to just tell you guys what you should really expect your freshman year of college. And I got a question like that on one of my videos when I did talk about my freshman year experience. Now, my experience is it's just not going to be the same for you. I mean, it is what you make it, you know. And I just feel like if you go in with the open heart and open mind, but stay focused, you'll be fine. Like, it's nothing to be really scared about. It's fine to be nervous, because I know I was nervous. Like, honestly, I wanted to tell you guys the story of my orientation all the way up until move-in day. Now, knowing me, if you guys watched my high school experience, I talked about how, you know, I was in private school throughout middle school, and then I went to public school for high school. So switching schools and doing all that and meeting new people was like nothing new to me. So that's why I just felt as if I was excited to be in a new environment. Plus, I was so over high school, I was ready to go to college, you know, and just meet different people. But going to orientation was like one of those things where it's kind of nerve-wracking. Like, you're excited to go, like, oh my gosh, yes, like, but your parents are not going to be with you. And I'm not saying that why would you think your parents are supposed to be with you at orientation. It was more like, I'm just so family oriented. I was always used to my dad being the person that started conversations with people's families and stuff. And I kind of consider myself like the female version of my dad, but at the same time, look how I got my primer all the way over here. But at the same time, I am kind of shy and like to observe my surroundings before I really like open up as a person. So, I was like a lost puppy dog at orientation. Like, I was so nervous. Like, when my parents dropped me off and, you know, I had to like go to the little dorm room that I was going to stay in, the girl that was in my, well, that was supposed to be my roommate for orientation, she ended up coming late anyway. So, you know, I was expecting to meet her and her family and my dad be there to kind of make the icebreaker for us, you know, and I didn't have that. So then I went to go like eat lunch or whatever, and let me tell you guys, I know it's probably like already past you going to orientation at this point, but one way to like really make quick friends is just talk about something that you have in common off the bat. So what I did was I overheard a girl like in the line as I was getting food talk about she went to school in Atlanta and all that stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay, let me go just talk to her and you know, go from there. So I'm like, oh hey, you know, I'm from Atlanta, whatever, yada yada yada. And then that ended up being the girl that I kind of hung out with while I was at orientation. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that person is going to end up being your friend when you get there. That person might not even end up going to that school, you know, because it is just orientation. It's just really more or less to get a feel for what to expect or your school. So after that, I kind of met my friend Eylure that you guys see in my vlogs. We actually talked on Twitter beforehand. We knew we were going to the same session, but I just didn't see her until like the last day of orientation. And then that ended up being my friend, you know, going into the school year. But let me tell you guys something funny. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm spoiled or anything, but the funniest thing that happened to me at orientation was really me experiencing the food. Like, I am so picky when it comes to food that when I got there, they gave us like a voucher that was going to be like our little meal ticket while we were there. And, you know, I go to the little buffet part. This is at the Top Calf, okay? I'm not throwing shade at my school or anything, because let's just be honest, all colleges are just not going to have the best food, okay? But anyway, I go up there, and the only thing that I thought was that even looked good was the salad bar and the pizza bar. So I ended up getting pizza. The pizza was okay. The pasta was not good to me. And I was just like, you know what? I cannot eat this for 3 straight days, because that's how long my orientation was. And luckily for me, my parents were in town. They were just getting to, you know, see Tallahasee and all that stuff while I was at orientation. So they didn't leave me. So I was lucky enough to call my dad. I was like, I'm so hungry. I literally was like starving because I was just not eating that food. And my dad was like, you got to get used to this, Kaela, because we can't be coming down here, you know, getting you food and stuff or sending you all this money to eat out. And my mom, I could hear my mom in the background telling my dad, let her deal with this and let her experience this. And I'm like, no ma'am, if y'all don't go get me some food. So my dad ended up getting me some Olive Garden or whatever and brought it to where I was staying. I was staying in the Villages for orientation, but I just thought that was so funny because even when we started school, I never like really went to the Top Calf. When I tell y'all I can count on one hand how many times I went to the Top Calf, I was always using my flex bucks. I'm talking about Florida A&M University, aka FAMU, if you guys don't know the school I go to. But yeah, that was the food situation. But what to really expect your freshman year, the 2 top things I can tell you is to not be scared, because I really do feel like your freshman year in college is more or less an extension of your senior year of high school. I know people say college is not high school 2.0, but to me that's what it felt like. Your freshman year. And you really need to make sure you get involved with your major and you know, plant good seeds. And when I say plant good seeds, you know, get to know your professors really well, because that will help you towards the end of the year if you get ready to apply for a scholarship and it says you need some recommendations. I guarantee you one of the recommendations, if they say you need to, you're going to need one from a professor or teacher. Well, teacher, professor, whatever, same thing. And you don't want to like just be taking these classes and not really getting to know your professors, because they can just help you in the long run in general. So make sure you plant really good seeds and be about your business. Now, looking back on the video that I was talking about, you know, my freshman year experience, I felt like I like low-key exaggerated when I said, you know, don't go to these parties, I only went to this. Don't be like me though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that I didn't go to parties, because trust me, I told you guys I was going to parties. Now, I wasn't just sitting in my room doing work all the time. But just be mindful of your schoolwork. I just feel like you need to just keep school first. In all the parties, you're not going to really miss anything, because they really do be the same, honestly. But where was I going with this? I don't want you guys to think that you really have to tell yourself, oh, I'm only going to go to 5 parties this semester. Like, no, that's not what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say was be mindful of the people that you're hanging around and their intentions, and, you know, make sure you're just around studious people. Like, I don't know, like, I just felt like, looking back on that video, I just felt like I made it seem so, like, stern, like, don't go to parties. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying, y'all. And I'm not saying, you know, don't drink or anything, because I can't sit here and tell you that I didn't drink, but definitely be mindful, you know, of what you're doing, because I don't encourage underage drinking, but I'm just saying, you know. Also, do not buy all the school supplies up front. I'm going to make a separate video about that, because oh my god, I need some water. 1 second. Okay, I think I was talking so fast that like I just needed some water. But anyway, move on to the mascara. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking at my mirror, by the way, of course. But let's see, what else did I want to tell you guys? I know I keep saying this, but I'm just honestly so ready to go back to school. I'm excited. Like, I just feel like my freshman year was so great that I've never felt this way to go back to school, you know? It's just really exciting to know that, you know, there's just so many different opportunities this year for me per se. That's one reason why I'm really excited. And like I said, if you plant good seeds your freshman year, you're going to be excited to go into your sophomore year because, you know, there's new goals that you get to achieve and just things you want to tackle. And the future is truly yours. Is everything in college is what you make it. And as long as you're working hard and doing your best and networking, getting to know people, this truly is the highlight of your life. Like, I honestly do not miss high school. No one should miss high school, but college, going off to college was just the best thing ever for me. And I'm really glad that I decided to be a pioneer and go as far as I did too. Well, it's not that far. I'm only 4 hours away from Atlanta, but just to not go to the same schools as everybody else that I knew that was going to the in-state schools. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with going to in-state schools. Trust me, I'm not bashing it. I'm just saying that I know for me to branch off and do something totally different really changed me for the better. Like, my whole outlook on life and just career paths and everything is just so, like, I'm so passionate about it. Just from going to this one school, like, I truly feel as if I'm where I need to be. Like, it was truly meant to be for me to be at this school. And I'm just glad that I love my school now. I know that just might be not about to be the case for everybody else, but that's why I say really make sure you choose a school based on how it feels for you and making sure it's the best fit for you. And I can't wait to vlog, you guys. This is gonna be probably the last video that you guys will see from me on this camera, by the way, because I just purchased a new camera today and it should be in the mail like by next week. But yeah. Me talking is really getting me off track, but now I'm gonna move on to the foundation. And with this, I feel like it's so full coverage. You don't need a lot, like I said, because it is slightly too dark for me. So y'all see that? Literally, that's it. And what I like to do is, you know, tap and just kind of tap it around my face before I really blend it in. I barely put it on my forehead. And y'all, my skin is breaking out. I don't even know if the camera is picking that up. Hopefully not, because I don't want y'all to see how bad my skin looks. But now I'm just going to rub it in. I just like to start off with that much. Now, honestly, I'm going to go back in and put some more on. But I just like to build it. I never like to paint my face the first go around because I just feel like it ends up looking cakey like that. Okay, so this is how it looks when I put the foundation on. Like I said, it does, you know, match my neck, my arms, hands, and everything. It's just that my face is lighter than my body. So now I'm going to go in and contour with my highlight with my LA Pro Girl Concealer. And I'm going to put that under my eyes. But yeah, at first when I tried this foundation out, it really did kind of scare me because I felt like this was way too dark. But once you do all the highlighting and contour, it really does look seamless and comes together. So I'm not really too worried about it. And I do like this foundation. The longevity of it is pretty good. I wore it already before for like, I want to say 7 hours last time. And it didn't really budge or anything. Of course, you know, I set it with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And it did pretty good. So if you guys are wondering what kind of hair am I wearing, I'm wearing sunburn hair. This is the unit of the last 3 videos based on my channel of me doing the closure wig. And I remember seeing a question that someone asked, said, do you consider wigs a protective style? Of course. Like, if you guys saw my last video of my dorm haul, then you would know my hair is truly flourishing. Like, my hair has grown so much this summer. It's insane. And just to think that I trimmed it this summer too and it still like grew out, it's just crazy to me. So yeah, the next few videos, you guys, are going to be mostly me trying different products that I've tried throughout the summer, and pretty much product reviews. And I'm going to come out with some more college related videos, like the supplies that you need to really have, you know, and saving money and not overdoing it, and saving money on textbooks. So stay tuned for that. I also want to announce, I don't know if you guys are like paying attention to my Snapchat or Instagram, but you guys need to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to get better with posting pictures, but mostly my Snapchat I update and give you guys a lot of teasers before I even put them on YouTube. And if you're going to Florida A&M University this year, I will be at the Impressions of Beauty booth on August 24th, so the day after move-in day, and we are going to be passing out natural hair product samples, you know, games, giveaways. It's going to be at Gaither Gym from 4 to 8 p.m. and it's at the Snapchat Welcome Week social. So you guys should really come out if you're a freshman watching my videos right now, because I'm telling you that that event last year that I went to and got that Lottie Body headscarf, I had so many samples that it pretty much lasted me for the first month of school. So that's really cool. It will get you right as far as hair products. And it's just fun. It's a fun event to mix and mingle with other girls. And really just have fun. It's welcome week. Like, freshman welcome week at school was probably the best week of my life. That's when I knew that I was so happy to be at FAM, or just in college in general. My parents were calling me every other day, and some days I did not answer their call. Like, I was like, leave me alone. I'm out here to live in my life, you know? That's how much fun I was having in 1 week. So, yeah. I'm going to finish up my makeup, and I'm going to come back and show you guys the finished look. Okay, so this is my finished look. I wanted to show you guys, compared to my arms, my wrists, my hand, my neck, and my chest, my foundation does match. Like I said, doing the little contour thing makes it seamless. And it really just is more or less my face being lighter than my body. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I really do like this Dior foundation. High end, my first time using it. To compare it, I would compare it to my matte poreless foundation. It's up to par. So I definitely think it's worth it. Now the mascara is just mascara to me. I really don't care. I just wanted to get the pair just to see how it is, and I like it. But I am wearing lashes. It's by Eylure in the Opulent Mink lashes. And I did put on some eyeshadow, as you guys saw, using my same Marcel palette. Like I said, everything that I use will be in the description box below. But highlight popping, and just a natural B. I know you guys can see my skin breaking out, but it'll be, you know, up to par when I go back to school in a few weeks. But yeah, an update on this hair will be in the next video on my Sunburn updated hair tutorial / telling you guys the update on the hair, basically. But yeah, that was pretty much it, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.